So 3 weeks ago you raced already, and yesterday again. Did you feel anything from the race 3 weeks ago?
Residual fatigue?
Yeah,
no,
still some
I don't
residual
think
fatigue?
so. I don't think you have too much residual fatigue from a hard swim, an easy bike, and an 8-mile run, and a 16-mile walk. So, no, it was good. It was a great test. I mean, I had problems in that race, and I mean, I've had problems the last 5 Ironmans. Really, I've walked 5 Ironmans in a row. So when I saw that I wasn't going to catch you on, then it went to plan B, and that was, let's do a marathon and not walk. So I did blow up. I probably went out a little too hot.
But you managed to not walking,
But
right?
I did not walk, and that was the win for me.
Nice.
Yeah.
And now in 5 weeks you have Ironman Copenhagen.
Yes, I'm going to do Copenhagen.
What is your recovery strategy after yesterday?
Probably just try and take care of the body, eat good, hydrate properly, take a few easy sessions. I'll probably start getting back into it on Friday, and then full tilt on Monday, this coming Monday.
Nice. And you will stay in Europe?
No, I'm going to go back. My little puppy dog has got a babysitter right now, and we've got to relieve them of their parents of their duties, and then find another babysitter for them when we come back. So
Yeah, nice. And then for Copenhagen, will you change anything from from lessons you learned yesterday?
I'm moving in the right direction. There's a few fine tunings, I think. Probably a little. I went like the opposite in Coeur d'Alene. I think I was too much carbs.
Yeah.
And in this one, I started to feel that I was getting pretty low on the carbs, just because when I would take a gel and just swish it around in my mouth, I started to get some speed back.
Boost, yeah.
And so, you got to kind of figure out what's right for you, particularly with what your gut can handle and that kind of thing. And so that's a little fine tuning, and then just hard training. Yeah, I feel like, after Coeur d'Alene, and even going in, I tapered into that. Not really able to do a ton of training now. Unfortunately, you got to do training too, right? So I need to go back and put in, I think, a solid 4 weeks of training. And I think I can get to a little bit higher.
Is there something you will focus on, because your swimming, for example, improved already nicely?
Yeah, it was good. It's tough when you improve and you still come down 5 minutes down. I mean, it's just the bar seems to keep going up, but it's good. In the pack dynamic type race, I'm getting into that pack now in front of me, which is good. Yeah, which is good. So I'm kind of in the mix a little bit earlier, which is totally different for me. So I'm excited to keep. This was an amazing, totally different than what we've been doing. Just an individual time trial. So it's good to know you've got to be very, very fit to do an individual time trial. So it's good to know the fitness is there, but it'll also be fun to get back and do the race dynamic type thing.
Did you like the lack of tactics yesterday, or?
Yeah, it was
a little bit lonely.
I mean, it was fun. It was back to my roots. That was kind of what racing was like for most of my career, like 7 years of my career, just getting dropped in the swim, having no one around me till the very end of the bike, and hunting the whole time. So I wasn't much of a hunter. The gap was opening, but
you did your best.
I did my best, and I achieved all my goals for the day. And I'm excited to keep working. I'm very inspired, and it'll be fun to get back to the grind.
Do you have any advice for youngsters like us that are inspired by you? How did you get the most out of life?
First, work on your swim. Swimming is very important. I wish I had started swimming a little earlier. And then just enjoy the process, really. I mean, one of the things I've learned from the swimming is like this idea of feel for the water, just being conscious of what's going on inside. And I think that was lacking even in my biking and my running, because I always said if only swimming was like biking and running and I could muscle it, But the reality is it's actually the opposite. Biking and running is very much like swimming. If you're soft, you're more controlled. You get better speed to power and all these kinds of things, and more efficient in your running. And that starts with, I think, just listening to what's going on inside and enjoying the process. So,
nice. Thanks for your advice.
Yeah, cheers.
Good luck with the recovery, and good luck in Copenhagen.
Thanks, man.
Hopefully we'll see you in Kona.
Yeah, we got to get